First, I want to open up. I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakaha Kodash. Salakia. Yeah, I just I just had to get on here. I just had to get on here and say something. Uh, uh, I I was watching Donald Trump and the boss over there at WEF, and I was watching it, and this what is it? Let me see. Trying to take a crush, west, bones, horse, terrifying, peace forth, and Daniel 7. But what popped up in my mind, I'm gonna read some of Daniel 7 after watching Donald Trump at the divorce on the WEF, the World Economic Forum. I'm gonna read Daniel 7, 19 to 22. But what came to mind was the scripture, a verse that speaks about he was more stout. Let me see, hold on. No, that ain't it. Let me see. Yeah, Daniel 7 and 20, where it says, whose look was more stout than his fellow. And Donald Trump's looking stout, man. Donald Trump be looking stout when he go over there. When he go over there, man, when he go over there to the pit, when he go over there to the pit, man, he be moving motherfuckers out of his way. He be like, he be hitting their head with the elbow, pow. Yeah, but it's beautiful to see, man. It's prophecy. That's prophecy. Because it says let me read the meaning of stout. It's chat GTP. It says stout is not about muscle or health. In prophecy, it means elevated, more imposing, more authoritative, more standing above others, more exercising appearance, or no, exercising dominance. Excuse me. And that horn, man, that little horn is America. You know, so I'm gonna first let me say this, because I see people coming in. This I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm reading scripture. I'm not I ain't in for debating or none of that right now. I mean, I can go with you if you want to. If you want to bring up scripture about it, we can go scripture for scripture or whatever. You know, but this ain't a debating forum right now. I'm just reading scripture. I'm just talking about. I just wanted to do a lesson on that little horn spoken about in Daniel, and that little horn is America, it says whose look was more stout than his fellows. But let me read Daniel 7 and 20. Because that's going into all the heads, all the European heads, the EU, in prophecy. And that's going, and America came out of one of those heads. Their little horn is America, came out of Britain, came out of the British. So let me read Daniel 7 and 20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the others which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. And that's how Trump was at the WEF, man. He was like, he was telling them, he was like, yo, he was telling the Canadians. He say, if it wasn't for America, y'all wouldn't be alive. You know, and he calling everybody out. And that's prophetic, man, because the scriptures say that that they would hate the whore. And the whore, they would hate the whore. And that whore is Babylon, and America is Babylon, spiritual Babylon. So and they all are gonna go against America. Every last one of them, his allies, everybody's gonna go against America. And it's like you could see it, cause you see like how Donald Trump be popping shit to everybody. He be popping shit in his own country. He doing shit over here. He popping shit to everybody, you know, across the globe. He in a world conference now. He's in a world conference. It's the World Financial Forum, Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum. You know, he's in there talking shit to everybody. He's talking shit to to French, to the Canadians. He's talking shit. You know what I'm saying? He's talking shit to everybody. And you know, he's real arrogant and prideful, man. You know, to be talking the way he's talking, and putting out these conversations, putting these conversations out that he's had, his private conversations now. He's putting them out there for the public to hear, you know what I'm saying, how he's talking shit to these people. You know, like he told that punk ass Macron, that motherfucking Macron over there in France, in France, he told that motherfucker, he said, you're gonna do what I say. You know, like that. And he's telling Macron is saying, no, he's not. And as the story goes on and proceeds, and Donald Trump threatens him with them terrorists, then the motherfucker say he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what I was. I had to do a lesson about that, man. So the scriptures say, the prophecy say, which whose looks was more stout than his fellows. That's Donald Trump. So I'm gonna read Daniel 7. I'm gonna start at 19, and I'm gonna go to 22, I think, to make the, you know, and I'm just gonna talk about them things. That's all. Okay. So this is Daniel 7 and 20, and it reads, and of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the others which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows, I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints. Now, Psalms tells you who the saints are. We are the saints, the Israelites. We are the saints, and prevailed against them. And this is 22, until the Ancient of Days came and judged and until the Ancient of Days came and judgment was given to the saints, us, and the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. So we close, man. You know, we real close. I'm talking about, you know how close we is? If you ever been in jail and you want to count down to that last day, man, it's just a wake up, man. It might be, you know, it's like we had a wake up right now, man. We're like, we could wake up, we go to rest, wake up, and it's popping off. The kingdom is, you know, it's going. Those missiles are going, but it's other prophecy that has to come. It has to happen also. We have to have that. We in Jacob's trouble right now. The RFID microchip, the mark of the beast, and then we get Armageddon. That's that great battle. Um, Dang, it slips my mind now. The English word for it, Armageddon. Armageddon is a Hebrew name, and the nuclear, you know, those missiles being launched over here, us being beamed up, and man, I mean, we close, man. We close. That's really all I wanted to talk about, right quick. It was right quick. It was a little quick, you know. But we at the point. We, you know, it's prophetic, man. You see these things happening, man. You read scripture and you see these things. You read them. You read things and you hear things and you see things, man. You see it popping off, man. So, Wadi, how about Shema Shai, man? We got, you know, we got how long we got in the wake up, man, and we in the kingdom. We're in our own kingdom. Wadi, how about Shema Shai, man? That's it, man. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. I'm gonna go on the comment board and I'm gonna see is there any thing I need to keep going. All right, bro, low key sad. All right, I don't know what that is. Do your thing, nephew. I'm a nephew. Me see all these grays in my head, man. Past nephew. You gotta be real old if I'm nephew. you gotta be real old if I'm nephew, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep going, bro. My friend Winston just passed, and he was shot in the head, and I'm really down. He's 12. Judgments, man, of the Lord, man. Judgments of the Lord. Say hi. My name is Joseph. Okay. All right, that's all I got. Shalom. Oh, man, I ain't even opened up this lesson, man. Sometimes I forgot. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. Man, I'm an end. I should have opened up like this, but I forgot. Double honors. I want to open up. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shai by Shem 𝐤𝐿𝐿. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS. Shalom.